we are going to have lunches will be served now as boxed lunches. While you are eating the lunch, you will also be participating in the quiz contest. And everyone is welcome to join on their cell phone. You just have to have the Kahoot app. And if you need the Wi-Fi access, it's HCCT_Aradhana. There's no password. And you can join. And also the Aradhana, all the schedule details are, there is a QR code and many notices. You just have to scan it and you will get it. Thank you, and let's have a great day of musical celebration. So we are ready to start, and I'm very delighted to introduce my two students, Shankar Raman and Ravi Palakudeti, who are going to run the quiz show. And Shankar is the lead organizer of this. And they were both with me for 10 years or 12 years between 2000 and 2015, some overlap, and used to learn together. And Shankar then moved to California. He's still in the Bay Area in California. And he has taken the trouble to not only come himself, but his wife and the two kids. They've all come all the way from California to be in the 25th anniversary celebration. And similarly, Ravi Palakudeti, who left us 10 years ago, he lives in upstate New York, in Albany, New York. And he has come just for this occasion all the way from Albany, New York. Even in spite of canceled flights and all that, he made it somehow. So please give a big hand to Ravi as well. So now I'll give the microphone to Shankar to start the quiz contest.
So we have 25 questions. Every question is a multiple choice, and for those who haven't played Kahoot before, you will have 30 seconds for each question. So you have 30 seconds to make your choice, and you will be scored based on, and each question has only one correct answer. You will be scored based on how accurate you are and how fast you are. And all of that is handled by the system, that way we don't have to track. After every question, you will see the leaderboard, which is the best part of this. Okay? Thanks, Ravi, for, I think we can get started. So the first question is on the board. Okay, it's loading. Okay, that's the name of the quiz. 3, 2, 1, and question number 1. In which city were each of the Trinity born in? Four options, Thiruvayar, Tiruvarur and Thanjavur respectively. Can we move it so that the question is also seen? The question is getting cut off at the top. Okay. Yeah. The correct answer, they were all born in Tiruvarur. As we are trying to fix this, I thought this was actually an easy question. Yeah. So while we are fixing this, in fact, there is a song by Papanasham Shivan which describes the Tiruvarur place as the Mooladhara Kshetram. And I don't know if he said it from a purely religious point of view, or he actually said it because all the Trinity were born there. You know which song I'm talking about? Paramukham Yenaya. Yeah. So Sharanya has been. Yeah. Next question. Arrange the Trinity in the chronological year of birth, starting from old to earliest.
Hello.
Okay, the three choices are the three names in different jumbled orders.
Hello.
You have to join. Sorry? Oh, the game pin is at the bottom. You can still join. Kahoot.it and then this game pin.
591747. That's the pin.
Nandini, join பண்ணுங்க. The last answer was Shyama Shastri was the oldest and Deekshitar was the youngest. All right.
Keep going.
Yeah. Now Sharanya is still leading, followed by Pips.
Wow.
Okay. All right. The Carnatic Trinity's compositions were in several languages. Which one was used by all the three? Tamil, Telugu, Sanskrit, Manipravalam. This is an easy one.
Arul, take it.
3, 2, 1, and the right answer is Sanskrit.
All three of them use Sanskrit.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay. All right. Let's see who's leading. Sharanya, Rama, and then Pips. Okay. All right. Next question. Number 4. Out of the following choices, which songs were most likely the first and last songs of Tyagaraja?
You have to get both right. First song and last song.
Yeah. I'm not going to read out the choices here, but they're all pretty popular songs.
இது எவ்வளவு டைம் கொடுக்குற each
30 sir.
குறைக்க முடியாது.
இனிமே குறைக்க முடியாது.
20 seconds போட்டா டைம்.
He says 30 is a lot.
20 is enough. But anyway, we cannot do anything.
All right. The answer is the first song was Namo Namo Raghavaya in Punagavarali, and the last song was Giripai Nelakona in Sahana.
So there is some debate about that, whether these are the first and last songs. First song, there are two songs that are about the same time, Namo Namo Raghavaya and Tavada Soham. So one of them is the first song. And similarly, Giripai Nellakona, and then there is Paramatmudu, another song in Vagadishwari. Some scholars think this Giripai or Paramatmudu, one of them is the last song.
I had to remove those out of the choices to make sure we had the right answer. Next question. Question number 5 or 6. Deshikitodi. Yeah.
Wow.
Sharanya is still leading.
My goodness. Where is she?
Okay, this is also an easy one. In which Ganaraga Pancharatnam do we not go back to the Pallavi for every charanam?
Yeah, if you paid attention to the Pancharatna singing, you would know the answer.
Jagada, Duduku, Sadinchane, and Kanakana Ruchira.
One of these songs, we don't go back to the Pallavi. Nandini is telling all her group answer.
Then they will have to share the prize. They will have to share the prize.
3, 2, Sadinchane was the right answer. You go to Samayaniki.
In Sadinchane, we don't go to the Pallavi Sadinchane, we go to Samayaniki. Yeah.
Right, who's leading? Sharanya is still leading. Now we have a
Vijaya.
Vijay.
Vijay is Vijaya.
Oh, okay.
Vijaya is.
Okay.
Yeah, how you're managing to eat and do this?
All right, next one. Question 6. Legend has it that the celestial sage Narada blessed Tyagaraja with a book on music. What is the name of this book?
Ravi came up with this question.
Swarambudhi, Swarasagaram, Swararnavam, Swarodhadi.
What's the name of the book Narada is supposed to have given to Tyagaraja? Che, why is சத்தம் போட்டு சொல்ற? என்ன பைத்தியமா? ஃபோன்ல போடு. ஃபோன்ல போடு. Yeah.
All right. Oh, 5 people got it even after the answer was outed.
Yeah, answer was outed. So.
Okay, Sharanya is still leading. Next question.
CV.
Tyagaraja composed 2 musical operas, which was a unique contribution amongst the Trinity. What were the names?
2 musical operas. In fact, you're going to hear one of the musical operas upstairs.
He actually composed 3. There is a Sita Rama Vijayam third.
Very good.
After the answer is revealed, you should say what was the third one was.
Sita Rama Vijayam.
Okay.
After the answer is.
After the answer was revealed, you should say what the third one is. 4, 3, 2, 1, and the right answer is Prahalada Bhakti Vijayam and Nauka Charitram. In fact, Vijaya reminds us that there is a third one, Sita Rama Vijayam.
And you're going to hear, time waste panada. Prahlada Bhakti Vijayam is going to be sung at 12:30. So all of you should also finish eating. As soon as the quiz contest is done, go upstairs. They are set up and ready for you all to listen to Prahlada Bhakti Vijayam in the Yagashala.
Okay. Sharanya is still leading, but Pips is on fire. Whoever Pips is. Ekaika Ragam, which is the only composition of Tyagaraja in that ragam. Only known composition. Let's put it that way.
Adamodi Galada in Charukesi, Bhaga Yanaya and Chandra Jyoti, Tattva Meriga Taraman, Garuda Dwani, and Ni Bhakti Bhagya Sutta in Jayamanohari. This is a harder one. One of these songs is the only composition in that raga. 3, 2, 1, and Charukesi is the right answer. Yeah. So do you want to say the other compositions in the other ragams? Or? There's too many.
Too many. Okay, all right. Let's keep going.
The interesting story is Tyagaraja, in many of those compositions, the ragas that he invented, he didn't actually put any names for them. He just made the song and taught it to the students. Many of these names were actually given by musicians who were like second or third generation disciple. The Tachur Singaracharlu brothers, two brothers, they composed the first book on Tyagaraja's compositions, 100 compositions. Gana Bhaskaram is called. And in that, they invented names for many of these ragas, like Ravi Chandrika, all these names they were inventing. Tyagaraja didn't give any names for those ragas. Only songs were there.
Next, sir. Okay. Which of the following triplet of songs is collectively and specifically related to one incident in Saint Tyagaraja's life?
Telisi Rama, read out because.
Telisi Rama, Kanakana Ruchira, and Teliyaleru Rama. That's one. Choice B is Daya Chuchu, Tera Tyagaraja, and Bala Kanakamaya. And then you have Jagada Dudukukala Sadinchane. Then the fourth, Nagumumu, Nenendu, and Kanakontini. The right answer is the Nagumumu collection, the famous story when his brother threw the idol into the river and he eventually found it.
So there is a storytelling competition upstairs for two levels of students, high school and then middle school, and you will hear that story upstairs. So it's also a plug for the storytelling competition. Brinda is organizing it. It's in the library at 1:30 and at 3:30.
All right, next one. We have a new leader.
Right,
who Pips, the secret Pips.
Who is PIPS?
Okay.
No?
Maybe it'll be a secret.
Okay. Unless you reveal yourself, you don't get a prize.
Okay, out of the following, which was likely the first composition of Muthuswami Deekshitar?
Hey, quietly. Just put it on the phone.
Jagadisha Guruguha, Srinathadi Guruguho, Manasa Guruguha, and Shri Guruguha Tarayashama. Read the answers. I will do that. I sort of structured this into sections, and this is start of the Deekshitar section. The right answer is Srinathadi Guruguho. You should have heard it when we sang the song before the Pancharatnas earlier this morning. All right, next question. Who's leading? Okay, we still have Pips up. Okay. Next question. This is an easy one. This Muthuswaram is based on the American song My Country It Is of Thee, or alternatively God Save the Queen. The choices are Shakti Sahita Ganapatim, Shyamale Meenakshi, Rama Janardana, and Santatam Pahi Mam. Da, 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 da. Okay, still only 13 got it. Santatam Pahi Mam.
How many got it? Only one? 13.
Pips is still on fire. Okay. Question 12. Muthuswami, this is an easy one. He was foremost an expert in playing the violin, veena, nadaswaram, and gotuvadyam. You just have to look around for the answer.
You just have to look at the stage. Easy one. Once in a while, we give you an easy one so that you can eat another bite of the food.
3, 2, 1, and the answer is Veena. So legend has it that he also brought violin into the field of Carnatic and
His brother.
His brother
Muthuswami Deekshitar brought violin, introduced violin to Carnatic music. Yeah.
And now Sharanya is on fire. She's catching up. Which of the following is true regarding a coincidental connection between the Veena we just discussed and Tyagaraja? First one, the wood came from Shami tree, which was blessed by Tyagaraja's beloved Rama. Second, the Veena was found at the Ganges, which Rama crossed during his exile and encountered that. The third one, the Veena has Sri Rama inscribed on it.
Only me and Shami.
Fourth, they both lost their favorite Rama idol for Tyagaraja and Veena for Deekshitar in the Ganges. 2, 1, and the answer is the inscription Sri Rama. Only 4 people got this right. Wow. Okay. Let's see who's leading. Okay. Pips is still up, but the gap is really closing. Okay. This is an interesting one. What is unique about Deekshitar's sets of 8 Vibhakti Kritis on different deities? He has this on different deities. So, one, they mention the deity's name as per 8 grammatical noun cases, and then they present 8 forms of devotion or bhakti, and then they present 8 stories or events or practices about the deities, or they actually showcase 8 bhakti evoking ragas. Okay, the answer is grammatical noun cases. Let's move forward. Vijay has caught up. Okay. Deekshitar composed a song in what we call Abheri today, but he did not call it that. What was the Raga Mutra that he used? Devagantara, Chamaram, Simaravam, Devakriya. The answer is Devagantara, and the song is Panchasat Pita Rupi.
Panchasat has Devagandhara Raga Toshini, it comes. And in fact, even Abheri, both Deekshitar and Abheri had the same idea about Abheri when they composed it, with the lower knee.
Deekshitar and Tyagaraja.
Deekshitar and Tyagaraja had the same vision of Abheri, but later on, in the 20th century, actually it's my guru's guru, Musuri Subramanya Iyer, he changed Abheri into the knee, the Daivatam, he changed it, and that became a very popular, which is the same as Devagandhara.
Which is different from Devagandhari.
In fact, now we call it Karnataka Devagandhari. Yeah.
Sharanya is back up. Wow. All right, next. Similar question. Another ragam which is very confused and almost synonymously used with Shuddhat. We are back. 4 choices. Lalitambikam in Devakriya, Balambike in Manoranjani, Shri Guru Guhamurte in Udaya Ravichandrika, Senapate in Kasi Ramakriya. 7, 5, the right answer is the Ragam was Udaya Ravichandrika and Sri Guru Guhamurte was the composition. He used the high Kakali Nishadam compared to the Suddha Danyasi of what we sing today.
A lot of people think that Suddha Danyasi and Udaya Ravichandrika are the same. They are not. And you have to see Deekshitar's composition to know the difference. The knee is different, and the Nishadam is different in the true ragas. Go, next go. Keep.
Extra time, a lot of people got this right.
All right.
Okay, this is an interesting composition where Deekshitar used the Sampurna Melakarta Raga Mutra, even though he did not follow the Sampurna Melakarta scheme. He followed the Venkatamaki scheme. What was this ragam that we are talking about? Dharmavati, Manavati, Hemavati, Vanaspati. All of these are Sampurna names. But for 3 of these, Deekshitar had his own name. Actually, in fact, for all 4, he had his own names. The answer is Hemavati.
Let me see how.
He called it Desi Simharavam, but then in his composition, Hari Yuvatim Haimavatim, he actually uses the name Hemavati very interestingly. Next. Sharanya is still leading. 18. Okay, which famous song were Deekshitar and his disciples singing before he just passed away? This is comparatively easy. Yeah. Mayatita Swarupini, Meenakshi Memutam, Akhilandeshwari, and Dharma Samvardhini. The answer is Meenakshi Memutam. Maybe you should try reconnecting your Wi-Fi. That's what we did. Yeah. Okay. All right, next. Sharanya is still leading. 19.
That Meenakshi Memudam was being sung at the Madurai temple in front of Meenakshi Amman.
Okay. Which
And
one
on,
of...
on Deepavali day, by the way. On
Sir.
Deepavali day, they were singing
Sir, next question, sir.
Yeah.
When one of his disciples complained of stomachache, what song did he compose? Sorry, we started this. Anandam Pratakarshini, Shri Kamalambike, Hiranmayim, and Brihaspate. The answer is Brihaspate.
Brihaspati is part of the Navagraha Kritis set, which will be presented. The second feature presentation in the Yagashala will be all the Navagraha Kritis will be sung. And if you go to the storytelling competition, you will hear the story behind that song, the stomachache. And there is also a story connected with Tyagaraja's stomachache. You will also hear that in the storytelling competition.
Next question. Okay, now we move on to the Shyama Shastri section. What was his given name at birth? Venkata Shyama, Shyama Subramanya, Venkata Subramanya, and Shyama Krishna. When many people know his mudra is Shyama Krishna, but his given name was actually Venkata Subramanya. And only, I didn't see how many people got it, but Pips is back up now. Pips, Sharanya, and Vijay. This mysterious Pips. Next question. How did Shyama Shastri make his living? He was a court musician. All he did was Unchavriti. He was a temple priest and he worked as a farmer.
If you chose farmer, you get a special prize from me.
The answer was temple priest. He was at the Tanjore temple.
Nobody chose farmer.
Nobody
Good.
chose farmer.
This is a knowledgeable crowd.
Okay. Pips is still up. Question 22. Okay. What did Shyama Shastri compose when Bobili Kesavaya came to Tanjore Music Court and challenged the Tanjore Court for a competition? It was Brova Samayamide Devi, Devi Brova Samayamide, Brovamma Tamasamela, Ninnuvina Marigalada.
He was quite a bro.
Devi Brova Samayamide.
And you will hear the story upstairs. Actually, 2 contestants have chosen that same story to tell upstairs. So you will hear, if you miss once, you might catch it again. What's the story behind Devi Brova Samayamide?
Next question, 23. In that same competition which Shyama Shastri won, what were they specifically testing each other on? Bobili Keshavaya and Shyama Shastri. Knowledge of complex ragas, singing pallavis to complex talas, expertise in Ganam singing, or expertise in popular songs of the time?
Tanam Singh. Gananaya Desikana,
Okay, the answer was complex talas. The famous Sarabanandana tala, which has 79 beats, was apparently proposed by Shyama Shastri during this competition. Let's move on.
All right.
Okay. We have Advik at 3, a new name. 24. Okay, now we have gone to a mix now. This famous musician composer learned music from all the 3. The choices are Baluswami Deekshitar, Subbaraya Shastri,
Easy question.
Patnam Subramanya Iyer, and Manambuchavadi Venkata Subbaya.
This is an easy question.
5, 2, 1, and the answer is Subbaraya Shastri. He apparently, I read a story that he even learnt Hindustani music when he was staying in Madurai, I believe. Yeah.
In fact, his compositions, if you look at Subbaraya Shastri's compositions, some are clearly Tyagaraja influence, some are clearly Deekshitar influence, some are clearly his father Shyama Shastri's influence. You can see different influences in different compositions.
One last question, I think.
Last question. Now the chance for runners-up to catch up.
Okay. Which of the following popular ragams did only one of the Trinity compose in? And this is despite the bipartite nomenclature. Like you can say that Pantorali and Kasirama or Kamavardhini are the same. Yeah. And in spite of that being the same, one ragam was composed only by one of the Trinity. Which is that ragam?
Yeah. Among the three people, only one of them composed in this raga. Which raga is it?
The answer is Karahara Priya. Tyagaraja was a master of Karahara Priya. I don't know.
Only Tyagaraja composed songs in Karahara Priya. Other two did not. Or if they did, we don't know those songs. So, okay. So let's see who the winner is. Two. Okay. Okay, third place.
Advik is the third place.
Advik. Who is Advik? Excuse me? Third place, Advik. All right. Give him a big hand. Number 3. And Sharanya gets number 2. Take a bow, Sharanya. And at least now we should know who is Pips. Oh, Pratibha. Okay. Stand up. All right, Pratibha. So she is the winner of the quiz contest. Now, thank you, Shankar and Ravi, for organizing this.